Hey, what's up, everybody? I hope you're having a good Sunday today. And we got another red down day today. Um, I was kind of afraid that Ethereum was going to drop off tomorrow, and I had quite a bit of Ethereum. Or yesterday, I meant to say that it was going to drop off today. So what I did was I went to the Exodus wallet and I exchanged a lot of my Ethereum for I exchanged it for Litecoin because Litecoin tends to be more stable. And then when I seen Litecoin starting to drop a little bit today, like it was gonna follow Ethereum and Bitcoin, I started selling Litecoin off when I seen this red here in the USD tether. So that's something you can do when you think there's going to be a big drop, is you can sell into USDT, and that way it kind of holds your value, of your of what you got invested into, whether it's Bitcoin or ETH or LTC. You can sell it to USD to preserve your money where it's at before it falls down further. So then, after I seen the Ethereum drop down to 260 or 255 it was here, I thought that was a good time to buy. So I've been buying and kind of trying to get in here, but it's just shooting up. Now it looks like a good place right here. And if you look back on the month, well, let me put in an order real quick here for 272. Just, small amounts. Wanted to get a little bit before it shot up too high, but I didn't want to put everything in because it, there's a good chance it's going to go down here, because it moves in waves. We had a big down, a little up, another down, a big up. So now we could probably see at least a little bit of down is what I'm expecting, but then more up, because what's happening right now is the Asian markets are waking up. So in the next hour I expect this to really pick up a lot, and that's also because we're looking at it testing 1 month support levels. Okay, so you see where the low is there. The low over here isn't much lower, so it doesn't have much more room to go down. It might go a little bit more down to 246. Looks like was the low a month ago. Maybe 249, 250, but why take that chance and wait? I would get in a little bit now, possibly. I mean, it's up to you. I've only been trading for a couple months now, so by no means an expert. I'm just saying what I'm thinking here is that it's probably a good time to get in a little bit here. You see I got about 260 in USD, and I got a little bit in Bitcoin too, but I'm gonna wait for it to come down a little bit. And really I should be setting orders like down in here, so I'm gonna grab it here a little bit at 268. What is that, 0.5? And then you're gonna shoot low and try to get a good at a good position on like 267.40. And then I'll continue to set little targets all the way down, and then bigger targets way down, and hope that it hits those big targets without going too much further and then bouncing back up, of course. So you want to let the trade come to you, and do bigger buys further down, and even do that before you go to bed, and you might wake up with some real good positions. So here's the down that I was expecting. And I didn't want to make this a real long video, just want to do a quick video. Somebody asked me my buddy Nick, who's been commenting since I've been making videos, I think, since I started back on here. Somebody else that just got into crypto probably about the same time I did. I just watched your video, bro, talking about how you were getting Ethereum at 11 and then more at 30. That was pretty much when I got in too. I got into Bitcoin before that. I was watching that do good, and then got into Ethereum about that time too. So yeah, you were asking me about Genesis mining and if it was really worth it, and I really can't answer you because I've only been doing it for about a month. I went ahead and pulled up my orders, and I only did like 160 at first with a credit card, so I didn't really start getting paid till a month later. So if you're gonna do it, a lot of people say you want to put quite a bit in, kind of, not just a small amount, because you won't have a really good time. Because I started with a small amount, and like $1.20, and I would say you want to do at least that. You want to put at least a couple hundred in, because it only pays out once it gets to a certain amount. I think like $4. So if you have a small amount in there, you're going to be waiting like weeks before you're getting a payout. So here's the orders I did. I did the credit card for $1.16 it was, and then I put in a Litecoin 1.2 back when Litecoins were like 30. I just did 1 terahash there, and then I did another one here, and a little one here. Free. Oh, maybe that was when somebody upgraded for me. I don't quite totally understand all this yet. I'll break it down more when I understand it better. But here's a mega hash there, a little bit there. So I've just been doing small amounts and building up, so I'm just now starting to get decent payments. So if we go to the dashboard, you can see that and I just recently got Bitcoin because it just recently became available, and this is about when that happened. So it took actually 4 or 5 days before I got a payment, because I only got like $60 or 80, and you see I got $4, and I'm still waiting on my next $4 payment. So that's what less than $100 is going to get you. You're going to be waiting like 10 days at least before you even get anything. With the Ethereum, I have like a couple hundred in here, so now I'm starting to get paid out faster. So you see I had 0, and then on the 16th I had 18, and then on the 19th I had 21. So I made a couple dollars in about 3-4 days, and then took about another 4 days before I made another $4. So about $1 a day for like $200. So it works out to about, I think, 0.5% of what you put in if you mine the right things, which can be tricky too. Ethereum's good to mine. I've heard Ethereum Classic. You can go to coinwars.com, I think it is, and compare what's the best to mine. I think there's a what to mine website too, but if you just Google what to mine and do some research, the question is is just holding your Bitcoin better. And it depends on how fast Bitcoin's going to go up. On days like today and the last week, when it's in a correction phase and it's a bear market, then this is going to pay better. So basically my strategy is to diversify. For instance, the Bitconnect pays the best, and you get your capital back. But Bitconnect's really only been around for since January. They've had a lot of their stuff. They've been around earlier, but since January they've really had their site like fully functional and stuff, from what I understand. So that's probably a little bit more risky. Genesis has been around for like at least 3 years, and people have seen inside the workings. They just flew Trayvon out there, and you know, he was confident in what he's seen. So you know, if you upgrade every day on Genesis, then yes, it's probably worth it in the long run, because it's gonna pay out for, like, the Ether pays out for years, and the Bitcoin is a lifetime contract, but it gets harder to mine with time, and then there's fees too. So what I also heard is you want to do the affiliate program. That's why I'm doing nightly Genesis mining upgrades, so we can trade codes. So leave me your codes, guys. Let me know what if you use my code, let me know what you got and when you did it, so I know that you for sure did it, not just saying you did. And then tell me what you would like me to upgrade with, or else I'll use whatever you upgraded with. And yeah, you want to do the affiliate program, or it might not be as worth it, you know, if you're not going to make videos or actively get people to trade with you. You know, find other people that are making videos and use their code and trade that way. Maybe it's not worth it, you know. I don't really know. Bitconnect definitely seems worth it, but that's a risk too. I mean, it's all risky. Even Bitcoin's risky. You know, Ethereum, I thought was a sure thing. I put all my money in that, and that seems to be extremely risky. Everybody says Bitconnect is a scam. Looks like Ethereum's a scam, huh? But we know, or at least nobody knows, but this is probably going to go back up. It's just summertime. They're kind of taking a break and resting. And in the fall here, everything's going to take off. So now's the time to really buy. But spread out your buys, diversify, do your research. You know, anything in the top 10 or so is pretty safe. But, you know, the more you get away from the main, you know, the top 4 here, the more risky things are going to get, but the more chance of money you're going to get, you know. So if you have some extra money to play with, you know, what I like to do is put them into several different ones. You know, if you put them into 20 different ones, and most likely every day, something's going to be going up. You know, because even when all this was down, Ethereum Classic was going up, so I went over and I sold my Ethereum Classic. You know, I didn't quite catch the peak, but pretty close. You know, when I got up, I started selling. And, you know, every day you just sell whatever's peaking. You know, if you want to do that, or, you know, just long time holding's good too, is what I'm starting to look at more. But, you know, if you're just getting into it and you're looking to make some money, I'm not trying to be, you know, a career trader or anything. I'm just trying to build up my, you know, holdings a little bit, because I'm new and don't really have a lot in here. So yeah, or, you know, I'd like to have more, and then maybe I'll stick to more just holding. You know, it depends on how risky you want to be. I don't really need this money anytime soon. It's a long-term investment, so I don't mind really taking some risks and holding some stuff long-term too. So we see it spiking down here. Let's put in an order here. Let it come to us at 260, 265, 266. You know, just take your time, be patient. It's all about timing. Let the trade come to you. And yeah, that's my strategy. Got a little bit in the wallet. This was like all Litecoin, and then I exchanged it back over to Ethereum. So when Ethereum was at 310, I switched it to Litecoin, and now that Ethereum's at 275, I'm switching back to Ethereum because it's testing the month-long support levels. You know, if it's going to go back to support levels from a month ago, and this is Ethereum, you know, come on, it's going to probably go up from here. You know, we might see a little dip down back here to like, wait, this is Litecoin, sorry. Ethereum, we might see it go back down to 252. Litecoin's strong though. Check out Satoshi Light on Twitter. He's launching this new Lightning network, and it sounds really amazing. They got big things coming here, and coming here soon, like in July for sure. So I'm looking to I'm looking to get in more on Litecoin. You know, I sold a lot because I was afraid it was going to drop down. I sold it up here. So if it drops down a little bit more, I'm going to get in at a lower position. You know, that's how you make money, you know, trading. And yeah, it's risky. Bitconnect's an easy way. You know, I've been making about $50 a day, but that's even probably riskier. But you know, in a way, I'm not too sure. I'm new to this whole blockchain thing. Everybody's afraid that they're just gonna take the money and run, and I'm gonna do a video that breaks this down more. But if you think about it, if it's on the blockchain, everybody says, "Oh, well, there's no white paper." The code's on GitHub. Is what I've seen. I haven't looked at it yet, but it's there. The code's there, so you know, the whole white paper thing is pretty much irrelevant. So that was a good time to get in on these coins, really. And yeah, it's saying that the site's just gonna disappear with everybody's money would be like saying Satoshi's gonna disappear with all of Bitcoin's money. You know, it's on a blockchain. If the site went down, somebody else could put another site back up, and you know, the people hold them, and it would continue on. So, but you know, it's all risky. This is what I'm doing. I'm not saying you should do this. You know, as usual, I have no referrals, and that's fine. I'm just you know, I make videos about Bitconnect because I think it's the best way to make money on here, but you don't see me going all the way into it either. I put a nice chunk into it. You know, like I said, I'm making $50 a day. I'm about to break $600, and you know, within a month I'm gonna have 1,000 more back. So, you know, for me, it's worth to take the risk, and I'm not worried about it. You know, even on down days, this is making me money. My mining's making me money, and I'm positioning myself to make money with the trades. You know, on down days like this, you want to be thinking about, you know, a day from now, a week from now, a month from now. You know, XRP, I think in a month from now is going to do good. Digibyte, I think is a good time to get in. I'm buying up Steam and learning about Steam. I'm powering up my Steam account. So, you know, that's another thing I'm going to long-term hold, because I see the value in Steam, and I'm going to be posting there. Might do like another intro to Steam, because I kind of messed my first post up. So I'm working on that now. Follow me. I'm Vinny B on Steam. The links are down below in the description. And well, I should put an order down here. It's about to take off. And buying it, but yeah, now's the time to get in there, guys. I think that we're looking at the bottom here. Although I've been thinking about that on Ethereum for a while. Litecoin, I think, is gonna double here by August, you know, and then I might be looking to sell at the end of August. We'll see. That's just update. Holy crap, 20 minutes. Alright, let's wrap it up here. Remember, leave me your code, when you used it, what you used it for, what you want. And any more questions, you know, I'll answer them. You know, I've been responding to every comment, so, you know, as long as it's positive, I will respond with some positivity, and negativity gets ignored. So keep it positive, and you know, enjoy this Sunday, enjoy your cryptos. We got beautiful future ahead of us, you know, for generations to come. You know, we're building generational wealth here. So y'all have a good one, and I will talk to you here soon.